Maybe it'll be better if my mic's not muted. All right. Welcome in, everyone. Hey there, Dan. Are you chilling, Samantha? Hey, what's up, everyone? I know this is going to be a lot, and I'm going to do my best. I didn't even get started. So, KK passed away on Friday night. She was out on a motorcycle ride. And she was her and a few other riders were hit by a car who was texting and driving, and um she passed away at the scene. That's all the information that I know. Been trying to get a hold of some of her family members to find out information about a memorial and stuff. And when I have that information, I will share it. Um, but I just wanted to thank you so much. Um, I just kind of wanted to talk about KK and also about like some of the amazing and less talked about parts of what we're all doing out here. And a lot of that is like making friendships and finding your voice for the first time. And the friendships with the people that come out to stand by you, to help you out and support you from people that you've never met in your life. And then all of a sudden they become like a sister. It was like I'd known her my whole life. And I'm just heartbroken. She was so kind and she was so fun and wonderful and a calming presence and just like a truly good human being. The first time that I ever met her, we had talked over email and she was just like, I'd been waiting for something to happen in Austin and when I, listened to you, like I wanted to come out and support you. And she did. And she was sick that weekend and she felt bad because of course she did. And she drove down 5 hours just to give me T-shirts to hand out to, like, students and the other protesters who had come out to support me. And that's just how she was. And we spent a lot of time together. We talked on the phone multiple times a day for hours. Like, she would come here when she would, come down to protest. She would either stay with her friend Doc or she would stay here. And, I mean, you guys could see, like, how close we were and how much fun we had. And she just made everything better. I've never had to do anything like this. But obviously, I couldn't just put up a post about it. And I just kind of wanted to, yeah, that's exactly right, Jess. Life is so precious. And there's so much, just standing out there and screaming at Scientology, talking about disconnection. And all I want to say is like, fuck you. Like, what's wrong with you? Do you know what I would like give to talk to her again? And you just like disconnect from people. Disgusting. I'm pretty sure that this will change the way that I am out there protesting and talking about things. She's supposed to come back for my birthday, and now I'm never gonna see her again, and it's fucked up. Um, but yeah, she was great, and we had a great time, and you guys could see it. She's the one that thought about getting the Barbie Jeep. Like, that was just stuff we would, like, sit around and, like, dream up, talking about how we wanna start a foundation to help get people that are leaving cults rescue animals and stuff. which I think I'm still gonna try to do. She's a volunteer firefighter. She was like a paintball master. She's lived so many lives, so many lives. She did. She offered Scientologists hugs, and they didn't take them. And, she was always behind the scenes supporting me, and when I was trying to find, like, a lot of good pictures, a lot of them were just ones that, I could, like, grab out of a live stream or something, and so hopefully, I can find some more, by the time I'm ready to do a fundraiser. I just need to talk to her family to see if they would like the money to go to them or if they would like to or if, we'll put it towards a charity, but I definitely want to do something in memoriam for her. Thanks, y'all. And, I did put together just a couple of pictures that I found. Um, I appreciate that Run listens, and she did too. She's Native American, and so a lot of her thoughts about afterlife and spirit animals, um, we talked about that a lot, and, um, I'll know that every time I see a cardinal, that's her, 'cause that's how she'll be back. So, here's a pic. This is EA and me and Sue, and here's KK. This is on the day of the opening. Um, before the cops got there. Yeah, that Barbie Jeep is brilliant. That was one of our amazing ideas. Um, this was when we were done for this day, or maybe we were taking a break. This was the day before the opening, and so she's, messing with my chat on TikTok at one of the bars that we like to go to after our protests. Um, these are the handcuffs that she bought just in case we could get close enough to, David Miscavige. She was just gonna handcuff me to David Miscavige. And I think she would have too. She even took a class. She even took a class on how to use them. We were ready. We were ready for that opening day. Um, and, okay, thanks, Mariah. I appreciate you. So this is a picture of KK in front of the Baptist church that's across from the org, and she's feeding a squirrel. She did love protesting me with me. Banana! Yep, so here's her being a squirrel with the squirrels. I know, Ziggy, I'm gonna take some time off, but I wanted to let everyone know, um, that it was KK and that, in the community post that I was referencing, because I know that y'all loved watching me and her together too, and a lot of you started following her, and were following her. A couple of you were supposed to meet her, and I had to send you really awkward messages to be like, "Have you heard from her?" But yeah, here she is, just playing with some squirrels. This is her on her bike in her happiest place. This is her being a volunteer firefighter, and, but I like the squirrel one. I know, it's like we'd known each other our whole lives. It happened outside of, it happened outside of Palm Springs. It happened in Borrego Springs. Um, thank you so much. I know, Jay, and she just adored you. Like, the second you got arrested, she was like, "Well, I'm going to Denver this weekend. I'm gonna go protest with Jay. Make sure that he knows that he is supported, um, and that people shouldn't be afraid to go out there, um, and support all those protesters." And that's just the kind of person that she was. She went up there, arms loaded for bear, with, like, gifts and all stuff that she had made, the stickers, the T-shirts. Um, I sent some along with Selfless to LA, so if you're lucky enough um, to get one of those, just know that that's from me and KK. Um, yeah, we were 2 peas in the pod. Yeah, it was so they had to close down the, Highway 78, um, and, sh I think she died. I mean, she died on the scene, and somebody else was airlifted, so they had to close down the freeway to airlift somebody out. A 3rd person was taken in an ambulance, and everybody else declined treatment. So, um, she she wrote a protest song, and so, Selfless is gonna try to help write some music. I know it felt like we knew each other forever. To us too. James KK did, a freelance adventure on here. Um, but she designed some tattoos for us for my birthday, because I guess she's not gonna be there to go skydiving with me. So me and EA are gonna go get the squirrel tattoos that she designed with her initials in them on her birthday or on my birthday, and, we're gonna hopefully get that protest song. But every time I'm out there, I'm just gonna remember her words, but it's definitely gonna take me a minute to get out there, because like, everything that I have is from her, and it reminds me of her. So I will be out there, but it's might take me a minute, um, because this one hit real hard. And so one of the best things about this protesting is the people that you meet, um, whether it's, like, all y'all in chat who support us all, or, like, each other when we get to meet each other, like, all of those things. Like, it's so important, and it's really fleeting, um, and so when somebody like KK comes in your life, as mad as I am, I'm still more grateful that I got to spend that time and learn all the things that I could from her, and I'll definitely carry that on when I'm out there, um, in all the ways that she would want me to. Um, Thanks, y'all. I appreciate all of your kind words. I know she would too. I will let her be my light. Um, Thank y'all. I love all you too. And so if you're having some bullshit argument on this app and it's a real friend, figure it out, because you just don't know. If it's a friend or a family member and you're like, "I can't stand this person right now," well, I bet you'll feel different when something happens. Let's try to fix that. Try to fix that. I think I'll be able to still I keep jumping from comment to comment partially because I'm just trying to survive here. Um, but I will take the time for specifically from being out there, but I think there's stuff I could do from here, you know what I mean? But, I will be, as soon as I know the right place to donate the money. I've spoken to Jay, and, he's in, and I spoke with, Dan Walks LA, and he's in, and I know several other people will be in, and so we're just gonna raise a whole bunch of money for something that KK cared about, or something that I discussed with the family when I can get that connection. Um, and we'll do one hell of a blowout, and we'll make her proud. Yeah, exactly, the pink Jeep. She would totally want me to carry on, and I definitely will. So we will, we'll definitely be there to support her, her family, and her memory. I think she would too, Miss Kim. So this is, definitely not a live that I wanted to make. Thank you. It's, I knew something was wrong, but I didn't know what, and then I saw a comment on her last short from Albuquerque, and I didn't wanna believe it, and then I got confirmation. I appreciate that, Ren. So, yeah, this is not going to be a long one today. Um, she was on her bike, Miss Kim. I can I can pull up the story itself has not been updated. Um, let me just pull this out because I'm just on one screen. I know, Gizmo. Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss as well. I know. This is, it's a doozy. I know. So this is the news article. Let me move it over so that you could see. Um, a crash involving 3 motorcycles and 1 vehicle left 1 person, KK, dead and 6 others injured on a freeway within the Anza Borrego Desert State Park Friday. They were all out on a ride. There was like a women's ride. Happened about 8:50, State Route 78, and this is all the information. It has not been nothing's been updated. So, I know. I know it, Mindy. Or Min Candy, sorry. I know. Um, really senseless, and it looks like it was either, driving like, texting and driving or drunk driving. So, that is I know I don't have any words either. It takes a lot to make me speechless. Um, me, they're nothing but love. A lot of people thought that she was my sister, like, people that met us, like, that were the security guards, they thought that we were related. They thought that we were sisters or the same person sometime. Um, yeah, she really helped get me out of her shell or out of my shell. It was, it was so it's so shitty. I don't have any other way to say it. It's shitty. And, it sucks, and I'm devastated. Just devastated. She was a beautiful soul, and I do know that every time I see a cardinal, it's her. Um, but we're gonna move forward the way that she would want us to, and we're never gonna forget her. I'm still pissed that now I can't go skydiving during the eclipse on my birthday, but whatever, I guess I'll have to get over it. Oh my gosh, that is awful. Ugh, I'm so sorry. It's, uh it's a hell of a thing for that to be your first love, and that definitely was hers. Yeah, she was a beam of light. Yeah, and the drinking and driving, texting and driving, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Stop it. 'Cause, like, if you think that I'm not gonna be, like, showing up to whatever charges are pressed on that guy, I don't care what state and what county they're in, I'm gonna watch that man go to jail. It is 0 out of 10. It is 0 out of 10 news. It is. I appreciate all the support of everyone's been. Um, y'all are really amazing, and this is just, like, the shittiest live I think I'll ever have to make. Exactly. Uber, Lyft. I know, and it's so bad here in Texas too, and it's like and as a cyclist, I've been hit by people driving and texting, and so it's like, it's bullshit. It's just bullshit. Um, yeah. So if you're having some stupid argument with your friends or your family, just suck it up and call them. You don't even have to fix the problem, just tell them you love them. And if you're in Scientology and you're disconnecting from people, go fuck yourself sideways with a cactus, please. I know drunk driving, just the way that it just takes the innocent person and the drunk driver always somehow manages to keep ambling away. I appreciate that, nothing but love. But it's also like it's hard to even be mad because I'm just so grateful for like the 2 months that I knew her, which felt like 2 lifetimes. Oh, thank you for enjoying her with me. She's uh she's a force. And when I tell you everywhere I look, there's stuff that she's made for me. Look, even on this thing, even on my koozie thing. That's a sticker from her. That little squirrel hat she gave me. So, thank you for listening. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Emma. Thank you, F Side Toe. Yeah, this is my early birthday present. We were meant to meet. Absolutely a good soul. A good soul. And we will miss her. And we will remember her. Oh, Lindsay, I'm so sorry. Oh, I appreciate it, Lori, and I can feel it too. Yeah, we're definitely going to do a fundraiser. I just wanna make sure that, I'm doing the right thing by the family first and foremost. I can't wait to meet you either. Isn't it wild? And, like, all because of, like, this stupid cult, so, I mean, I guess thanks, F Sciento, for KK and everybody else who's wonderful in here that I've met. Thanks, Alex. Thank you. I will definitely keep everyone apprised of the information. She did know rather be in Maui, she definitely did, and she just loved being out there with me, and I loved being out there with her right back. Um, anytime, Lindsay, I don't mind going down to San Antonio, I've got family at Trinity. I know, bringing us together in all the wrong ways. That's right, hear, hear. Absolutely. And if you are a Jack and Coke kind of person, that was her drink, so If you fancy yourself a Jack and Coke, you should have one of those in her honor. Yeah, I've had so many, first of all, I love everything that you do, and you made me laugh when I needed to the most, so can't thank you enough for that. But I do still see the positive in this movement because, um, it's brought me so much joy, and as mad as I get at some of those idiots out there, like, the joy that I've had just, like, meeting and interacting with all y'all, like, amazing, absolutely amazing. Also, oh my goodness, Southern Yankee, thank you so very much, that is so kind of you. That is so kind. Hi, Silverbird, I will, um, I will reach out to you, and, we will talk more about her, and I'll dig up some more pics, and if anybody knows anything or has a way to get in touch with, any of her family, I think I probably have the best shot, but you never know who's watching your live. Um, and that Barbie Jeep is always going to remind all of us, right? Like, every time you see that Jeep, you're gonna think of her, and, that's absolutely right. Oh, she's shaped my life for the rest of my life. Like, I think within, like, the first couple times we hung out, she was like, "We are going to be friends forever." Like, I feel like I've known you my whole life, and I was like, "I couldn't agree more." I love all y'all. That's right. That's you don't even have to make up. You don't even have to fix it. Just although it probably would if you just reached out and said, like, "Life is really stupid and short and shitty, and I don't even know what happened, but I fucking love you." 'Cause that's what I've, definitely sent a couple of those messages. Oh, well, I'm glad that you did not. I'm glad that you are still here with us. That joy right there. Absolutely. Absolutely, and I will. Thank you, I appreciate that. And I know because I read your emails even if sometimes I don't respond, so I know. Um, yeah, from day one. From day one. That's right, Scientology's balls. In fact, you know what? I'll go out and do, I'll take a picture of, like, the big balls on campus at UT. No, I don't know why there's a set of balls there. Are there a set of balls there? Yes. If you stand the right way, can you line them up at the bottom of the UT tower to make a phallus? Indeed, also yes. So I should maybe take a picture of that and, add that to the slide deck. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, and she would too. Thank you, Kimberly. Beep, beep, 2 creeps in a Jeep. Go tell those bees. Yeah, we did. We absolutely did. So, yeah, time is shorter than we know. So, so thanks y'all for being here and, um, letting me get, let me get this off my chest and sharing this with you because I know y'all cared about her too, and I know y'all care about me, and so I just needed to let everyone know what happened. Thank you so very much, Emma, I appreciate you. Um, so yeah, I will be back. I'll be in the chats, and I'll be tearing up Scientology, maybe from home, doing some slightly different stuff, but, like, "Hey, Carmen, also thank you so much for the tacos. You are a delightfully kind and thoughtful human being, and I appreciate you." It's okay crushing on Will. You're all good. She wouldn't have let anybody mess with me. So, yeah. Little Davy will never forget that. That's right. It was me and her. Yes, Jennifer. I know. It's so sad. Thank you. I do kinda wish that she would have been able to, handcuff me to David Miscavige, though, you know? You know? Oh, thank you so much, Nance. Thank you so much. So kind. Appreciate you. And I will let you know. I'll let everyone know when we're gonna do the fundraiser, and anyone who wants to be involved, certainly, um, love to have you come through. And, you know, I think I'll be talking to Dan Walks LA next week, and we're gonna talk about some of the things that are the most amazing part of this. Um, this whole protest thing that is going on here. It's magical. It's really fucking great. It's magical and wonderful and filled with amazing, thoughtful people. And sometimes there's some drama. Um, but don't let that ruin friendships. Don't let it steal your joy. Don't feed the trolls. You know what? I think I am gonna still go skydiving, probably just not on my birthday. But yeah, I can't wait to talk to you either, Dan, because I know that everybody who's out here experiences this. You like meet somebody and it's just like even if they're not like another like streamer, it's like there are people that show up to help me and to help all these other streamers, and KK was the one that to like show up and go help everybody. So that's right. It is going to be definitely time for me um, for some OT 420. Yes, Dan is definitely my brother from another mother, and he's delightful, and I look forward to speaking with him. Right, exactly. It is a roller coaster. It is. It is. I know we are bringing people into a family. I know there's nothing to say, and I'm almost out of words too because I could just keep talking about her forever, but, um, I don't have an endless supply of facial tissue. Um, well, come out to Texas. We'll go skydiving. We are gonna do it during the eclipse, but me and EA are still gonna go get those squirrel tattoos, and that's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna try to find out the name of her bike too, because I know it, I just can't remember, and I'll put that in there too. I love all y'all. I do appreciate your support. Um, but I'm gonna jump off now. I'm probably gonna go have, like, another ugly cry, and, thank you for listening to me. Thank you for seeing what I saw in KK. I do know she was Iroquois, but I don't know more specifically than that. But hopefully I will find out when I'm able to hopefully get in touch with her family either on the phone or when I find out when the memorial service is. It's amazing to know how many hearts she touched. And it was my fucking pleasure to know her and to consider her a friend. And I always will. So I will talk to you all soon. Love you. And be kind to one another. Not to be like Jerry Springer, be kind to one another, each other, and yourselves, but be kind to one another. And I'll see you soon. Thanks, everyone.